Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start recording. Or I just did start recording. And everything is in the hands of God, the fates, and OBS at this point. So here we go. Alrighty. Welcome to another SteleStream. I'm here with White Bear and generic PNP monitor. Sometimes I forget his actual username because more often than not he has something like higher bean quality as his YouTube name, or his Discord name, I should say. So, yeah. Anywho, single player World 1, back in the MC10YA world. Last time, I believe we came out to a desert, and by the way, options, I should turn on music. Yeah, let's turn on some music. 25% sound, that should do. You're allowed to talk, by the way, just so you know. White Bear.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you are allowed to talk, so that is good. But, well, I came out here with the intention of digging sand, but I can't help but notice that I don't have the... I have one spoon, so... What exactly was my plan? Why am I digging sand? I don't even remember. It was like a month ago. It was a little while ago at this point. Hold on, let me adjust my mic just a little bit. This is probably going to sound terrible, but there we go. That should help. Yeah, I think my plan was to just kind of like play survival out here. Grind up the materials I need to do the sand here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, I guess. Since apparently that was my plan, because if I had a different plan, I would have a lot more spoons right now. So here I am. There's a jungle over here that I could use to not die. Wait, hold on, let me check my options, make sure that difficulty is normal. Good. Okay. I haven't touched this world since the last stream. And I honestly don't know what to do right now, other than, I mean, shoot, we're back at square one, so I'm going to collect some wood. Here we go. I'm going to collect some wood, because clearly I have 48 planks with me, and that's it. Or I should probably make a mine, actually. A mine would make a little more sense right now that I think about it, because this is all I have right now. I have a spoon. I have one spoon. I feel like my voice sounds weird right now. That's okay. Where would be a good place to start a mine? Because this is going to be the Great Snad Mine. But the Great Snad Mine needs another mine to get the materials to make the spoons to mine the snad. So I have to find a good spot to start mining. Ooh, there's a swamp. That's a terrible place to mine. I have to eat now. What is this? What is this wretched modern craft?
I know, swamps just don't look very good at all.
Oh no. No, they do not. Hello, sheep. He's got some shrooms. Yeah, this is an ugly swamp, alright. This is 1.2.5, by the way, which is the current 10-year-old version, so that doesn't change until the turn of July to August is 1.3, so I don't really know what 1.3 does. Yeah, see, here's a kind of a cave-looking place. Oh no, this is too far from the Snad Mine to be a good place to mine right now.
Free was stuff like villager trading and better enchantments and all that.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, desert temples and jungle temples as well.
Oh, nice. Oh, I should probably hurry up and figure something out here, because nightfall is coming and I'm going to get my butt handed to me here. So let's go back to the Snad Mines. And, man, I don't know what I was thinking when I just came out here. I think I was just looking for a place to mine Snad, and then I figured I'd figure it out when I got there. And I found the place. What are we at in terms of coordinates? Okay, a little less than about 1,000 blocks from home, I guess. If I did the Pythagorean theorem, I could know exactly how far, but I'm not gonna. So I really do have nothing right now. So I'm gonna make a chest. I'm just gonna make some things to try to organize here. Let's see. I don't need this, or well, I will keep the bed. I don't need a charcoal with slabs on me right now. I should probably wear what little armor I have, just in case. I can store the extra torches and the arrows because I don't even have a bow right now. And I guess I need to build a shelter for the night or I'm gonna die. Or I could just set my bed and hope it works out. Let's see here. We got a spider over there. That's fine. I don't mind it. Okay. Please give me this one. Yay. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they removed nightmares in the full release of the game.
Very nice, because those were terrible. Those were just terrible. It was always a mess. Alright. Here comes the sun. There's got to be a good place around here somewhere to mine. Not right there. Not right there. I'm just going to put my mine back in the jungle, I guess. Preferably nearby. Oh, look! Looky here. Oh, there's an ocelot. It hasn't seen me. Ooh, I could go... Do I have any string? There's some spiders nearby. I could get some string real quick. Where did the spiders go? There was a spider right over here somewhere. I saw it. Where did it go? There's one. There's one. Oh, creeper! Get creeper again. Really? It was nightfall for like 3 seconds and 2 creepers spawned. Also, why is this guy aggressive? And why did he drop no string? 4 creepers. Okay, it was nightfall for all of 10 seconds and 4 creepers spawned. What the heck? Jeez. That's just ridiculous. And I think there was another spider off in this direction. Hopefully I can find it. Man, the speed. It's crazy. Still thinking about giving this series a proper finale. But, I'm finally over guilt tripping about it, thankfully. So, what? Why did I just hear another portal noise? What?
That's rather strange.
That was very strange.
I don't think I heard it, but...
I heard it. I definitely heard it. It should be in the recording.
Definitely believable.
That was strange. Anywho. It's not happening again, so... Must have been a fluke. Might have been some other noise. I don't know. Wow, that really distracted me. What was I doing? Jeez. I was looking for that spider, and then I couldn't find it. And then I was talking about how I might still eventually do something about giving this series a finale so I can make other things on YouTube. Or I just might forever relegate this series to SteleStreams and just make other stuff in the future. Yeah, that spider's gone. It's not coming back. And by the time I find that spider and get the string and catch a fish, that ocelot will be like 12 miles away. So it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, you'll eventually catch one there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if I hang around here long enough, yeah, I'll definitely get the requirements figured out. But yeah, this is going to be my mine entrance, I guess. Do I want it to be... Let's make it 2 blocks wide. Because I do like a 2 block wide mine. That is something I do enjoy in life. I'm an average 2 block wide mine enjoyer.
Test.
This should be...
I don't know if anyone can hear me.
I can hear you.
Yep,
Okay.
I can hear you.
So I lost this microphone attachment to my headset, and it was lost for like a good couple of 20 minutes. I was looking for it.
Oh, jeez. Whoops. That sucks. Well, you found it. That's good.
Also, today's the anniversary of Alpha 1.1.1 being found.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
Oh, it is.
Wow, that's cool. Well, happy anniversary to Omni Archive for
Wow,
finding
that came round pretty quick.
Alpha 1.1.
I remember being in the private channel on there. Yeah, everyone was just going mad about, finally finding it.
Yeah.
And I was so hyped, like, I couldn't sleep that night.
Wow.
I still remember it like it was yesterday for some reason.
It's already
Wow.
been a year. Wow, that's good.
Doesn't feel like a year.
Time flies, you know. It really does.
Are you playing single player or multiplayer?
This is single player. Minecraft 10 years ago world. Where I'm trying to get sand. I don't even remember why I'm trying to get sand, but I'm trying to get massive amounts of sand and glass for some reason. And I genuinely don't remember why.
You need some snad.
But that's what I decided in the last stream. And so that's what I'm gonna do.
I can't believe it's not white there.
That was pretty funny.
Oh, I remember that.
Hey, guys. I'm trying to work here, and y'all are getting in my way. Oh my gosh. You know what? You know what Minecraft needs? It needs a manners mod, okay? You know how Minecraft mobs are so rude? Like, you're trying to get your work done, and they just won't leave you alone? There should be a manners mod, okay? Where the Minecraft mobs are not rude. And when you're building stuff, they just kind of leave you alone and they wait. And then when you're done working, then they come and attack you. See, this could be great. This would be great. I think this is a great idea. I think this mod is a great idea. Excuse me. No. Don't do it. Okay, what's all this down here? Oh, I thought I saw an Enderman. I guess what's going on here, guys? Oh, shoot the creeper! Shoot the creeper! Shoot the creeper! Nope! Hey, quit trying to shoot me. Rude. Rude! Where did the creeper go? There he is. And it blows up. That is a different explosion sound than it used to have.
Oh yeah, because it's no longer using the Betacraft proxy.
Oh, yeah. No, no. Oh my god! Why are there so many of them? Okay, come on out. Come on out, guys. Come on out. Let's talk about this outside, alright? Let's take this outside.
Played modern Minecraft because it's like so overwhelming, especially with 1.18. I don't even know how to find diamonds anymore.
Yeah, it can be pretty overwhelming. There we go. See, we took it outside. We settled our differences like grown men. And both of you died. So, works for me. F3. Yeah, level 56. Roundabouts. 54. These are some very cavey caves. You know, on a scale of 1 to cave, this is a cave. This is definitely one of the caves in Minecraft. Oh, here we go, here we go, okay. Okay, so now we're getting some good resources. This is what I need in life. Need some iron, so I can make lots of spoons. So I can get lots of sand for some reason. Again, I don't remember why. But I think it's important, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I hope it is. Why can't I swim anymore? Why have I lost the ability to swim just magically? What the heck?
That weird glitch when you're like the water boundary is like a couple of pixels different and you can't swim up it.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. And Notch needs to fix his game. You know, it's been...
And I don't think that glitch is still even fixed in modern Minecraft.
Oh my gosh, Jeb needs to fix his game.
Actually, they've probably done something with it in 1.13 because they did change the entire water mechanics.
That may be true. They may have fiddled with that. Or it probably acts different.
Jump up on slabs now. That is 1 block above the water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go visit my parents next week.
Oh, nice. I forget, what part of the world do you live in?
Finland.
Where? Oh, England? Okay.
Finland.
Finland, sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
This microphone is trash.
It's
Sometimes
okay.
it's too quiet, sometimes it's too loud. I don't know which one is better.
It's okay. C418 should make a song called Finland. It should sound like a Silva Gunner remix of Sweden. That's what it should sound like. Like it kind of sounds like Sweden, but something's just a little bit off. Like, Now I have Sweden stuck in my head. Which I kind of don't mind, honestly. It's a good song.
Oh, I gotta say, it's been quite an eventful week.
What's been going on?
Well, I've left school now.
Oh, okay.
I still have 1 year of school. Till 2023 summer.
Yeah, all the exams are done with, finally.
Very good.
1 year more of pain. TM.
I left school like a year and a half ago because I decided that the education I was getting was not worth the debt I was accruing. This is an American moment in the American
Does America
education.
have to have the worst educational system? Like, how did they engineer it to be so awful?
I don't think America has the worst educational system, and that's not a compliment. what I mean is that we have tried to have the world's worst education system, and we failed even at that. That's how bad it is. That's how bad the situation is. It's like we didn't even get the prize for being last. We just got no prize at all.
I like playing my old Minecraft more because it has better ore generation.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like the old game in general.
It's less complex, less overwhelming.
And again, everything after, like, once you get past 1.12, everything feels like a mod, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think 1.13 was a good update, but that's when it started to feel
Everything
like
after
like a mod.
1.12 just makes your computer suffer.
Yeah.
Trust me, I have experienced this.
Yeah, just don't try and run 1.18 with
No.
shaders on a
Reticulating.
decade-old computer. At
Is
4K.
that the gyration himself? Oh my gosh.
4K.
Dude,
I saw gyration.
Hold on a minute.
he's
He
gone.
left. Hold on, let me ping him in stream chat.
Hold on.
I mean, he definitely joined for a second.
At Jai. Hold on. What do we got?
You Stealth 100.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, let me just post a funny cat meme.
Okay, what do we got? Hold on. Connection interrupted. Oh wait. What? What?
Lag.
The cat was walking, but it wasn't going anywhere, and that's really weird. I think that's the idea behind the meme. Yep, Jai just he gone though. He here, he gone.
And ping is
968
968.
milliseconds. Hold on, I'm in a safe spot. What do we got?
Me when playing on Australian servers.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything
About
that
to leave,
funny to put on here.
Me when playing on Australian servers.
Literally.
This is the best I can do, and it means nothing. Yeah, as well as
And it's broken.
oh, come on.
Unfortunately, the
Wait.
GIF is not showing up in
Hold
Discord,
on.
so I can't see it on the stream. But
Voice channels have a chat now.
oh yeah, they have
Yeah.
their own chat, so I guess we don't even need the stream chat. But I don't know how to
It
use the
doesn't
special
work with
voice channel
bots.
chat. So
They don't work with bots.
So
if
what?
you have any kind of bots, it doesn't work.
well, I don't have
It's
any.
basically
bots, I
just
think.
threads.
I don't understand it myself. Hopefully what it means is that the mobile experience is better now. That's what
No,
I'm
it's
hoping.
not. It's worse.
Oh.
It's like ghost unread channels because
Oh,
I
jeez.
refuse to update the app because the modern app sucks more.
Fair
I
enough.
like
Dish
ghost
board.
unread channels.
Reject modernity. Return to IRC.
Bro, I was actually like legit like looking into seeing what if I could like host an IRC server off of like my Raspberry Pi or something.
Nice.
And I'm pretty sure I could get something working.
Configuring IRC
Oh, dude.
servers is pain.
I have no idea how
Yeah, I
IRC works. I've never done it before. But if you make an IRC server,
I
that'd
tried
be super
hosting
cool.
one, but it didn't work because
Yeah.
I don't know how the configs work for them.
All I know is I looked into it and I'm like, oh, I could probably do that, but it's just I haven't looked into configuring it at all.
Okay, I've been
But it
here.
does look very painful.
This looks like
And
my
it is.
staircase. It's dark outside. I'm screwed. Good. Good to know.
This is
My room is 27
Or
degrees
no, this is
Celsius, and
MC10YA.
Yes, yes. This is MPTMYA. I'm at the Snad mines with the jungle, and
Yeah.
not only did I come completely unprepared to these Snad mines, but Gyration, I have forgotten why I came here last time, a month ago.
you forgot your spoons.
But I know that my goal was to start mining a bunch of sand, so that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna return home some other time in a future stream and hope that I can remember
Oh, no.
why I originally came out here in the first place.
And which direction is the way back?
Well, I know which way is home. It's just, F3 and,
Oh, okay.
home is near 0, so I can just head that way. But
That's true, yeah.
but it still doesn't change the fact that I don't even remember why I did this. Why I'm here. Which is kind of a
Probably
problem.
for jungle.
I don't even.
No, I came here for the Snad, and the jungle was just a bonus. But now that I'm here, I'm just gonna kind of roll with it. Collect some Snad, maybe get a cat. Just kind of hang out for me
There's
during
another funny gif.
me during Steam sales. What we got?
Thank you for your purchase.
The wallet. Thank you for your purchase. No.
That wallet must be like a Bitcoin wallet, just like
Oh,
plugging
no.
it right into like the hard drive bay right there.
Oh no.
It's like just
No. It's terrible.
rich wallets.
Oh yeah, I've seen those advertised by some YouTubers.
Get those old things because I still use cash from time to time, and they expect people to just use cards for everything.
Yeah.
Like, no, I still use cash from time to time. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I still use cash when I can for groceries. Just depends on how many tips I get. Basically, is kind of what it comes down to.
I mean, I use cash and pretty much nothing else at this point.
I
Nice.
just have a little bit of cash in my wallet, but it's like one of the wallets where it's like got the back pocket where you can keep the bills and stuff in it.
Ooh, nice.
So I just stuff change and stuff. So it's really thick just because I have change in there as well.
Oh,
You have,
jeez.
like, handful
Because-
of coins.
Yeah, well the thing is like in the US, $1 or whatever is like the dollar bill. You have a bill for it, but we have a $1 coin and a $2 coin.
Yeah, it's the same
So
sort
like
of
the smallest
situation.
bill we have is
Yeah.
a 5.
This poor
Let me
cat.
just say, we have
Poor
a
cat.
euro coin. We have 1 euro coin.
This poor cat is
2
suffering.
euro
It's
coin,
struggling.
50-cent coin, 20-cent coin, 10-cent coin, 5-cent coin.
You
Those are
have
the
a
most
20-cent
common.
coin or
Yes.
a 25-cent?
20-cent coin.
You don't have a 25-cent coin.
No.
Wait, what? I thought every This is
There's no
we
25-cent
have-
coin in Great Britain?
we
No,
have
in
uh,
No, we don't have
I
that.
call it the quarter. A quarter dollar, but yours is like a fifth. But we don't have a we used to have a 50-cent coin. And then that's no longer a thing. So if someone gives you a 50-cent coin in Canada, well you might have to question the validity of that. They do exist though.
I think there's 50-cent coins in
Apple
America
video
too, but they're
game.
pretty rare. Hey!
Is someone streaming?
Yeah, that would be me. And Apple Video Game, you released a new song today, and I listened to
I
it,
did.
and it was nice. I
Huh.
liked it. It was cool. It was good. It was about the forest.
Mm-hmm.
My room is like 27 degrees Celsius and like super humid, and I
Thank God
can't
the mobs
ventilate my
despawned.
room because there's idiots outside of the apartment smoking, and all the smoke just pours right in.
There you go. I've listed them all out. The ones that we
Okay,
have.
you have a
1 Wait,
1 pence, 2 pence, 1 and 2.
You have a 2-pence coin?
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, we do.
What's the 2 pence do? 10 pence, 20 pence, 50
It's-
pence.
It's used at like arcades and all that these
Okay.
days. About it. The coin pushers.
Unicorn coin, a 5 note, a 10 note, a 20 note, and a 50 note. You don't have any 100 notes?
Nope.
Oh, wow. Different.
The highest you'll ever see in the wild here is the 20.
That's weird.
Oh, we see 50s a lot. Well,
And they're all made out of
not a lot,
plastic
but quite
now.
a bit.
We still use paper for euro bills.
But our
Yeah.
Canadian currency is inflated like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Welcome
So
to the
you
club.
Printing more money, so it's just becoming worth
Yeah.
less and
Welcome
less.
to the club.
The only paper note we can still use here is the paper £20 note.
Dude, I
And
went to the
good
gas
luck
station
finding
today,
one.
and I was excited to get gas for $1.98 per liter. And
Oh
get
my
gas.
it
goodness,
used to
yeah.
be like $1.10 was like that was kind of like an okay price. It was like, like if it was like $1 and like a couple cents, it was normal.
You
And
can
now I'm
still
like,
get gas from Burger King. But
What?
different kind of gas.
Hmm.
well, I remember seeing a meme online, and someone was like, "Yeah, soon it's gonna be cheaper to just buy a ton of crack cocaine and just run everywhere."
Oh my god.
Goodness.
It's been pretty bad. Yeah, the gas
Let me know how
prices.
that goes.
The gas prices where I live have
I'm not
doubled in
willing
the
to
past
test
year.
the theory.
Have doubled in the past 6 months, really.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything.
what
has
am I doing? I
doubled.
Still
can't-
so unfair
I
though,
need
because
more.
like I check the conversion to U.S. dollars all the time, like the prices that you guys have down there, and ours is still so much more than yours, even if it's inflated.
Well, are you accounting for the translation between gallons and liters?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so you're doing the
And
math, and
now,
it's and the gas is way worse up
Hold
in
on.
Canada.
And like everyone wants all the electric vehicles now,
Yeah.
but they're like pretty much all out of stock as
Yeah.
well.
Well, listen,
You
You
listen,
have to wait
okay.
like half a year to get one.
Listen.
Because
Yeah,
Check
but-
your Canadian
So-
privilege. Not everybody in the world can ride mooses to work. Okay, so
Yeah, well, some people forget that, like, oh, you need
Well,
to get an
my
electric
moose
car.
runs on gas.
My moose runs on gas.
every morning I take my moose to the gas station. And I,
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I
at
stick
least
the
you can
thing in
buy a
its
new
mouth
graphics
and I
card.
select unleaded premium.
So according to this website that does the conversions for you, and it takes into account the exchange rate,
Okay.
and such, and the conversion from liters to gallons. If I fill up for $1.98 per liter, that's equivalent to $5.77 per gallon for you.
Oh yeah.
That's hold on. Yeah,
So I
I'm
don't know if
that's
a lot, like what's compared to what you have right now.
so $5.77 a gallon. That sounds like what they'd be paying. See, here in Cheyenne, it was like $2 a gallon like a year ago, and then gas prices started to go up a little bit
Yeah, like-
in some parts of the country, and Cheyenne was one of those places. So all of a sudden, we shot up to like 3, and it was weird. And now things are at like $4.65, which is pretty crazy for Cheyenne. In California, $5.77 is a Tuesday during a good economy. So
It's
These-
it's
yeah,
five.
these days we're looking at £2 a litre for gas.
It's
$5
five.
a liter.
It's $5.33 over here in the East
From what
Coast.
I last checked, it was
wow.
It was €2 and 60 cents, I think.
So are we just
For
going to
what?
talk about this, guys, or are we going to rise up against the government or something? I don't know.
Wait, so
What does one
we're
do in this
looking at
situation?
Well, you know, steel.
What?
What?
Oh crap! So
Wait, no.
2 pounds per liter is $3.16 Canadian.
Oh man.
I mean,
But yeah, in the UK, you guys just take like the train everywhere or something, don't you?
Don't you just
that's
walk
Yeah, don't you just
everywhere?
like ride your bike?
You just
every-
walk
everywhere
everywhere,
you
don't
go?
you? Isn't your
Like-
entire country like the size of like Delaware? or
Doesn't your government give free bikes to every newborn child?
No, it's Dutch people. Dutch people
unfortunately
use
not
bikes.
anymore.
Oh
Dutch people use bikes.
Netherlands
British
is
people
super,
use the metro or something.
Oh,
Honestly,
okay,
I
okay.
should
So
take
so
the
every
government up on
newborn
that offer.
every
The
newborn
tube.
Dutch baby gets a bicycle. Every newborn Brit gets a bus ticket. Or no, like a punch card. Whatever you guys use to pay for the bus.
Oh, unfortunately not. I'm going to college next year, and
Mhm.
they're trying to charge me 475 for the entire year.
Dude, my
Is that
my
a-
college
What?
gave me a free bus pass.
Is that a
so
lot or
That
something?
was,
Or
that was great.
That's a lot of money.
for the college? What are we talking
No.
here?
Just the transport to get there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is kind of. I suppose that would be.
I'm not actually.
I'm sorry,
luckily I don't
I-
have to actually pay for the education.
I can't. I'm having trouble seeing the figures through the mountain of student debt that that I have.
That's why I didn't go to college.
And I've been just waiting for computer part prices to get down, but they never do. There's like these stupid
No.
microcrisp shortages. And I just
Oh,
want
yeah.
to
No.
Micro crisps.
We need
Michael,
we
what?
need affordable
Microcrisp.
micro crisps now.
Is it like a potato chip like
In the-
Microsoft sells?
In the latest edition of the
No,
Apple
not
iPhone,
Microsoft. Micro crisp.
check out their new
Micro-
A1 Micro Crisp.
Okay.
It's like an evil version, or it's like the good version of Microsoft Micro Crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what the government is made us eat during the what do you call
Lockdown.
During the
it? Last
lockdown.
couple of years.
During the.
That's how they got the microchips in us using micro crisps.
Oh my gosh.
Micro Crisp. We're gonna turn into potato chips if we're not careful.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, let's just say I honestly
That's what the real
regret
5G
giving
towers
the college
are
my
about.
email address because they're now they keep on trying to sell me this bus pass.
Oh no.
And I regret.
they're-
Hold on.
Like every week for the past 2 months, they've been sending me an email about it, trying to get me to buy one.
You want a bus
I
pass, bro? You want a
regret
bus pass?
giving my internet service provider my phone number because they keep calling me every single week
You want?
about upgrading my plan, and I don't give a damn. I'm happy with the current plan.
You want something really creepy? Last time I went to
Yeah.
Walmart, and it was
Yes.
last Sunday. I think it was last Sunday. I got home, and I got this email from Walmart about like some like customer satisfaction, like whatever, like survey or something. And I was like, whatever, you know. And then I got another one. And then I got another one, you know, over the course of the week. And I finally like looked at those emails, like, what are these emails from Walmart? Walmart knew that I was at their store on that day. I paid cash.
What?
Yeah.
Burn it down.
Do you have like? I guess Walmart doesn't have like a points thing or anything. So, yeah, there's like.
I mean, I guess technically, okay. Technically, I paid almost all cash. I guess I did use my card for like the last little bit, because I only had so much cash in my wallet at the time. So
that's
maybe,
how they get you.
maybe that's how they got me. But
Well, did you have your
that's
phone with
never happened before. And I suspect what it was is that my phone was using the Walmart Wi-Fi,
you? Ah, yep.
and then my phone gave Walmart the information it would need to talk. I don't know. Either that or it's my credit card linked to my Walmart account because, and the only reason I have a Walmart account is because my car broke down last September and I had to get groceries somehow, so I had them delivered.
I never use public Wi-Fi because of those creepy shit. I always use mobile broadband, even though it's a little expensive.
Yeah, I just need to. I was using it one time. I just need to turn it back off for the Walmart thing. But yeah, that just kind of creeped me out a little bit. That, like,
Yeah.
I guess it's reasonable to assume that Walmart could put those pieces together, but it's kind of creepy that they did. Is what I'm saying.
Too bad
Doesn't-
I'm gonna have
doesn't-
to wait
yeah.
till like 2025 until I can upgrade my PC because of all these insane component prices.
Well, the thing is, I'm actually building my new PC next week.
GPUs are getting cheaper, but the rest of the components here are still quite expensive.
Yeah, like
Motherboards and RAM.
I'm in the process of trying to adopt a more frugal lifestyle generally, just because of where the economy's going.
Same.
And my computer is my current computer is from 2013, which is starting to not cut it anymore for general tasks.
Oh dear.
Mine is even
Yeah.
older.
Mine's a laptop
Need more
from
dedicated
2016.
wham.
If it's from 2016, still got some life in it.
Mine's
Yeah,
definitely
but
around
not a whole lot at
2012.
this point. It's experienced quite a bit of slowdown in this year.
Reinstall Windows. That's the good solution.
Windows. Just open the windows.
I gotta have
Just open.
Have you tried
Windows.
turning it
Watching your
off
stream,
and back
Matthew.
on again? Oh, you have? There's nothing I can do to help you, sir.
Surprisingly,
Feel free
that's
to
worked.
call our customer assistance hotline anytime.
Yeah, whenever the computer decides it doesn't want to work anymore, or Explorer gets in a loop of crashing and restarting and all that. Restarting it usually fixes it.
But yeah.
Must be daytime.
Bye, Jay.
for these guys. Oh, bye, Jay. Bye. Oh, he's gone.
Gone.
Oh wow.
Gone.
You can get
Gone.
gas at Burger King. I still laugh at that meme for some reason. You can get gas at Burger King.
It's like that one quote from Cars. We've got gas. Lots of gas.
Cars.
Yeah.
For some reason, gas. I'm thinking of like a gas station foot lettuce meme.
Gas.
Gas station foot lettuce.
I posted in stream.
Gas station foot
Number
lettuce.
14. Gas station foot lettuce.
The last thing you want when you're filling up your car
You know,
at the local gas station is for someone's dirty foot lettuce to get in the gasoline.
but as it turns out, that might be exactly what you get.
I can't believe it's not White Bear.
Wait, Bear, what is this?
Do you
What?
notice something slightly off about the dark theme?
Yeah,
It's dark.
It's
Is it-
darker
Is
than
it
dark.
OLED? Let me guess OLED team.
Yes, but that doesn't exist on desktop, does it?
No. Where?
You
This
just
cave is so
modified-
cavey.
yes,
Where am
that's,
I?
That's how.
Oh, this is Discord without any modifications or anything.
I guess it's just synced from your phone then.
I don't know. Something does look
If
weird
it
about it.
isn't, I've got a little trick.
It looks darker than normal.
Is it
Yeah.
some DevTools trick?
Darker mode.
Darker mode.
Okay,
Dark
I'm
chocolate
gonna get so
mode.
lost if I go forward because I'm in a whole
Let
new
me guess,
branch.
it's a piece of JavaScript. You paste in your DevTools and it changes it.
What
I know
coordinate
that
is this?
one
What
of the
coordinate is this?
softwares that I use has a dark mode and a darker mode.
Okay, I'm gonna like write down these coordinates or maybe just paste them over here real quick. 567,
Oh
comma.
man, I was gonna play Minecraft, but now it seems
50.
Mojang finally wants me to make my Microsoft account.
Oh yeah, that happened to me too. Yeah,
Yeah, they want your Microsoft
Now I
account
got
so
that.
that they can ban you from the servers that
I-
they're providing.
I tried to stick it to the man. I really did. I tried really hard to stick to the man. And what I'm concerned about is like, can it affect like old school Minecraft players? So let's say you say something mean on 2b2t and you get banned from from
I think.
from Minecraft servers forever, and then you try to go on NSSMP. Are you banned? Like I'm.
Well, I think I seen something from. I think Morsteck. He said something like.
I still haven't actually checked out.
go
that.
back all the way to Alpha. That
Doesn't
pretty
work.
much
Made it dark.
that the one what's it, chat reporting, whatever they're calling it.
Yeah,
that can
that's
go-
it.
They can go back to Alpha because it's this. I don't know what he said. I can't really remember. So don't
Okay,
quote
but
me
there's
on it.
something about it that's the same.
Yeah,
all the way
like
back
it's
to
the same
Alpha.
server like check or whatever. You can go back
Okay.
and they can ban you from early versions of the
So
game.
even on NSSMP, if I went on to NSSMP right now,
Yeah, but I don't know about NSSMP because it's a mod, and I don't know what Dirt Piper has done with the server. If it's any
well,
different.
yeah, okay, fine. I go into like Beta Lands or Alpha Place or something,
Yeah.
you know, and I say, "Your mom gay," and then
Yes.
I could get banned. In theory, hypothetically, it could happen to somebody if they tried hard enough to get banned on an alpha server.
Whiteberry, do you still have a Mojang account?
Yes, I'm still using it.
How? Have they not banned you? No, not banned. Disabled it?
They'll ban you because you're using.
No, I
the
actually
old
just
account.
logged into that launcher now.
I was
I thought they disabled the authentication endpoint.
Oh no, they have not.
I found myself
That's
unable to
just
log in
lazy.
a few weeks ago on Multi-MC, and I had to move over.
Oh,
It was sad.
multi-MC. Yeah.
Oh, you're
broke
working with a
modern
different launcher.
launchers. But yeah, you can use the old launcher still.
Hey, this is the first. This is the
Oh,
first.
it's raspy voice person.
This is the first Lapis on, MC Timoye. First Lapis of MC Timoye. You saw it here, folks. All right.
Wow.
Wow, I know, right? I now have the blue rock. Very good. The blue rock, and if you throw
You've
the blue
been
rock,
playing this long and you still haven't found any. Sheesh.
I know.
the blue rock, that for whatever reason, if you take this blue rock and you just chuck it at a sheep, it turns blue.
Yep.
It's very strange, but it works. Oh, here's a spider eye. Whoa. Oh, there's
Wow.
that fog effect that Bugman discussed in detail in one of his beta 1.8 videos.
Oh, void
There's
fog?
there's the void fog.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna die.
They're coming from all directions. They're trying
I
to
don't
cut you off.
understand why
I
they
know.
had to add that. It just makes the gameplay more painful because you're just blinded.
I don't know. I don't see
That's a
anything.
weird. I
wrong
think
with it
this is just a
necessarily.
weird jip thing.
Gold. Okay, which way is like home? This way. Home should be this way. Okay, so there's my staircase. I probably want to mark it so I can actually see it. Let's like so. Okay, so that's home. And then the gold was like right over. Where was it? Hold on. Where was the gold? It was like. Oh, great. Now what? Now where's the gold? It's good. No. Nope.
Where's the gold?
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
Where is it? There it is. Okay, found the beef. Here we go. It's all good.
Beef or.
Yeah.
Beef or.
You know, that actually makes a whole lot of sense in like the modern Minecraft Nether, since everywhere you step it makes a squish squish sound, as if the Nether is supposed to be like a fleshy giant that you're inside of. So it actually kind of
Gross.
makes sense to have beef ore if you think about it.
Originally, it
rotten.
was designed to be a originally it was designed to be a hellish place, and now it's just some weird flesh monster.
I know, it's weird. Like the whole squish thing just drives me insane. It really does. And I'm grateful to the makers of Multi-MC for whatever reason. If I go into 1.12 via Multi-MC, the squish sound is not there. Don't know how they did it. I'm just grateful that they did.
Flesh dimension.
Yeah,
Flesh
it's terrible. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I think it's kind of dumb. I think that the Nether is meant to be like a hell world, not a.
Yeah.
It's not Jabu Jabu. Okay.
Not Jabba Jabba's belly.
Yeah.
Jabba Jabba has just grown bigger over the years.
Yeah, like 30 million blocks bigger. You know.
Yeah.
He got. Well, that explains the beef ore, because he's been beefing up. You know, he's been eating a lot of beef. So So, Guy? Look, we're just looking at each other right now. Oh, thank you, Soybean. Have a good one. That creeper just looked at me and then just walked away.
I'm gonna go too since it's like 2:50 o'clock in the morning. Bye.
Okay, good. I don't know whether to say good morning or good night, but please go to sleep.
Bye.
For your own health. Ow. Ow, that was my toe.
Man, I don't know why Mojang is like, oh yeah, don't worry, your skins, creations, and progress and stuff will be the same, as if to say that if they weren't, that this might not be like the default, like
Wait,
as if that wasn't implied.
Wait, skins,
You know?
creations, and progress? What are they talking about?
It's just like,
No.
don't worry, your skins, creations, progress, and username will still be there when you log into your new with your new account.
Oh, yeah.
As if that wasn't already implied.
Well,
You
I
know.
can see why people might get worried about that, but they're...
Yeah.
Again, I'm not really going to say anything because I don't know how the back end works with all that stuff. That would be something that Morstick or somebody like that could say more about. Because they do understand that stuff. But, yeah.
Or maybe it implies that otherwise they might actually remove that stuff.
I don't know. Yeah, we
I mean,
thought
they
about...
totally could.
We thought about removing everything you've ever done in life in Minecraft, destroying all past servers, and deleting all archived versions from the database.
But in the end, we thought, that won't
Yeah, that
that
would...
won't make us quite as much money, I guess.
But as
You know, we
as the
gotta-
benevolent overlords of Minecraft,
I'm still surprised I can even still use my Mojang account.
that is kind of surprising, actually. I am generally
Yeah,
kinda surprised about that.
PolyMC has a little fix that makes them work. but still.
PolyMC.
It's a fork of MultiMC.
Oh, nice. There's a fork of Multi-MC that has a patch that allows you to keep using. That's pretty cool.
Betacraft still works with Mojang accounts as well.
Okay. Betacraft is good. It's just that for whatever reason, my like 6 or 8 months ago, Betacraft stopped working on my computer, and it hasn't started working since, and I don't know why. There's no discernible reason. It just decided. Somehow it was decided, in ways beyond my understanding, that my computer and Betacraft will not get along. Don't know why. So that's why I use Multi-MC these days, and they're both really good launchers. They are both really good launchers, and I'm grateful to the people who make these things for free.
Yeah.
You spend countless hours of their lives making these things and don't make a single cent. They do it just for the love of the game, I guess. But
Although MultiMC does actually make quite some money from donations.
oh, good. Well, that is good. That's fine. Yeah, I think.
And then, well, Peterix, the developer, also happens to work on the vanilla launcher as well. So
Interesting. So Multi-MC is like his side project.
it's nothing to do with Mojang at all.
Yeah. And it's good that Mojang allows him to do that. I mean, of course, there's nothing legally they could do to stop him either way, but in theory. Sometimes
isn't.
companies
I mean,
get a bit more uptight about those kinds of things.
They've even given the tools and everything to launcher developers for the account migration stuff as well.
Oh, that is very nice. Yeah. Mojang is pretty cool like that. You can say what you want about them, but they are pretty cool with stuff like that. So, well, that's good.
Until you ask them about anything to do with old Minecraft.
Yeah, well,
Like, they've been delaying a simple redirect
Yeah.
for
yeah.
a good 3 years now, at
Yeah.
least.
Remember at like Minecraft Live or whatever it was called. They keep changing the name, but the live stream like 2 or 3 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago. They briefly discussed old Minecraft with like some YouTuber or somebody, or I don't know, and it was like the shortest little discussion, and it was so. It was just disappointing. I remember everybody that we were there being kind of disappointed by it. That was an early. Was that before the annual Minecon meetup Discord server? I don't know. I don't even know who's there these days. I don't know half the people there anyway. But anyway, this is a momentous moment for this particular SteleStream, because I'm going to begin leveling this pristine desert. So take one last good long look at the beautiful terrain. It will never be seen again. I will now begin the destruction of the environment.
Hooray! Environmental destruction.
Sponsored by ExxonMobil. Alright. So.
Oh. Yeah.
Hooray!
Hooray! Woo, yeah! Again, I don't even know why I'm doing this anymore. But that's okay. I don't have to know. I don't always have to know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Sometimes you just gotta do stuff in life, you know? So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I have a stack. Very good, very good. And the sun is setting. Okay, well, not good, not good, not good. I'm gonna die, as usual. Anywho, what's up with life? I should talk about things. What am I doing?
What is up with life? Why do things have to live?
That's a good question. I don't know. But I've noticed that
Hey,
like,
you can actually talk about life, and we can talk with you. Because, like, in the videos, it's always like, "Oh yeah, let's talk about life."
and then it's just me talking.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about life. Oh, I was just
Yeah. That is true. That is true. I guess as far as the whole Minecraft side of my life goes, it seems like everybody in kind of the circle of old school Minecraft YouTubers that I'm kind of a part of has been feeling burnout lately. It's almost like it's spread like a disease, you know? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that for sure.
Well, no, I'm seeing it, you know. I'm
done anything for ages.
Actually, just that. But I've seen like Gyration's been having trouble with the uploads. You know, Soybean kind of just started, but he's kind of feeling the same struggle to keep producing. And while Bugman has been putting out content, it's been very inconsistent. You know, it's good content. It's just and Bugman doesn't seem to be the kind to really talk about those things like out loud.
Yeah.
But so I don't really know. Again, I don't really know the guy. He's just we're just kind of in the periphery of each other's lives. Hold on, I should make some stairs. Oh, I think sandstone stairs exist. I guess I'll find out. Yeah, it kind of seems like everybody... No sandstone slab? Okay, at least we have that. So I can make some of those. Okay. Yeah, but it kind of seems like everybody has been feeling the burnout lately. It's kind of weird. And like the whole thing where you question whether like you even want to make videos, you know, like if you even should be doing this with your life. And I wonder if it has something to do with like our current socio-economic conditions in the world of just, you know, things that are going on in current year, the economy and various things like that. I wonder if that might be a factor as to why. Oh my gosh, have my screen brightness way up. Anyway, um, as to why that's happening to everybody seemingly all at once, it's kind of weird. So that's just
I've
something.
noticed it coming on for a long time.
Yeah. I fought the burnout for a long time. You all know. You all know that.
Yeah.
And basically, I have fully accepted basically the philosophy of if I feel like making a video, if I feel like doing a stream, I'll do it. But it's not my job, and it's just a hobby, you know? It's not like...
Yeah.
My ears are ringing. My ears have been ringing a lot lately. It's kind of starting to worry me. Anywho,
Yeah, that's what I've realized with my channel as well. It's a hobby, and
yeah,
not going to be putting things on my channel all the time.
yeah. But I'm actually considering moving SteleStreams over to the main channel. I don't know. So I could do that today. I don't know how the subscriber base at large would respond, you know? So, I mean, because on a typical video, I get like 80 to 120 views, and probably 20% of those are full views. So like an audience of like 20, 25 or so, I would say.
Which is still pretty good.
Yeah, and of course, I can name some of those people, you know, because some of those people I'm talking to right now.
Some of them, yeah.
But you know, I don't know exactly who. Again, I don't know who the off and on how the off and on audience that's in and out here and there, how they would respond, because I don't really know who that is, you know.
Yeah.
So my channel is just large enough to have a small contingent of I don't exactly know who these people are, but they're watching, you know.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's like, I don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so strange. Like, I recently created a SoundCloud account.
Okay.
And there's people who have listened to my stuff, and I don't know who they are. But I didn't even advertise this, and it was like
people just
not
found
until
it.
now, and people have been listening to it, I guess.
Interesting. That is interesting. Yeah. Well, it would be kind of like if you made a blog, like being on YouTube. We all kind of understand how the algorithm works, you know, because we see the recommendations ourselves. But when you start like publishing something on a platform you don't understand, then you don't really know how the people who are seeing your content got there. You know?
Yeah.
On YouTube, it's like, well,
what I can say for Twitter.
Well, Twitter's a whole different story. But
Twitter's just not safe in general.
Twitter is Twitter is
Twitter.
I don't know. There's like what's the concept I'm trying to think of? Because I'm probably getting some concepts mixed up here. But I don't know. Twitter's like the underworld, basically.
Basically.
You know, except that people voluntarily spend their time there while they're still alive. So
Yep.
that kind of tells you what kind of mental illness we have in this modern age. People voluntarily spend time in the underworld because somebody on the internet convinced them that they should do this with their lives by making a website called Twitter.
Honestly, I'd probably be not using Twitter at all if I had community posts on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
But Twitter is the closest thing I have.
Honestly, I feel like community posts, they should just open it up to like everybody. Really. You know? They should... it'd be one step...
Yeah, right? Like, it doesn't make sense.
The whole social network side of YouTube has been completely botched in favor of kind of the corporate side of things, I guess you could say.
But the thing is, that exploit was quite something. But
like,
I couldn't do anything with it.
What exploit are we talking about?
The exploit with the community posts.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
algorithm
yeah,
would
yeah.
just
Well, I mean that
promote
was I
you
think that was
way
already
more.
patched and done away with anyway. But so it is. What it is.
It still kind of works.
I don't know. I wish YouTube would put more focus back on the social network side of things, like response videos. It'd be cool if you could have friends on YouTube. You know, like a friends list.
That used to be a thing, but they got rid of it.
And like,
Wait.
it'd be cool if you could do.
There used
if
to
you
be
could
direct
do-
messages and all that.
Yeah,
as
private
well.
messages and all that. Yeah, like
Oh,
so
yeah,
much of
yeah,
that has been
yeah. That
removed.
was like
long time ago.
that was a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
It really was.
and I think they should bring some of that stuff back. And what's sad is like there occasionally websites pop up that have all that, but they never succeed. Or like Vlair, they were kind of doing all right, and then, well, I don't want to take my tinfoil hat out right now, but you know. Let's just say with Vlair, I feel that they had the secret sauce that it takes to compete with YouTube. And then one day, for whatever reason, their server provider, just some random server provider in Europe, just randomly decided that they didn't want to work with them anymore and took them off their accounts and all that. No explanation as to why. Okay, so I'm not saying you have to have a tinfoil hat for that one, but if you do, there's a little bit of oil to shine it right there. Let's just say. That's just a little bit sketch, alright? So, I've reached mine level, so that's cool. I've reached mine level. And
You reached your level?
I've reached my... Okay. Anyway, yeah. Get on my level!
Sorry, I've entered the stream, so
I know.
you cannot escape.
I know. I am well aware. I accept my fate. I accept my fate with dignity. Okay. Oh, diamonds! Here we go. All right. Now it's getting good. There are so many mobs down here. Like they say that modern Minecraft is easier than beta Minecraft, but I mean, just with the mob spawns right now that I'm experiencing, it is not messing around. Oh dear. Oh, how did you get here? Got all dark. It's also really bright because the sunset time is here around about. I mean,
The sunset is sunset.
Still like 3 hours away from sunset, but that means that the sun is shining right in my window, so it's kind of hard to see what's on the screen right now. Can I turn up the brightness? Nope, it's all right. Okay, it's fine. It'll be fine. I can see well enough. It's just not like fully optimized vision right now. Okay, very good.
Yeah, when it comes to the YouTube thing, I kind of worked out the hard way that trying to make videos on like a schedule or anything, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
It works for some people, but
It definitely wouldn't work for me, seeing as I've got music and gameplay. I mean, not gameplay. I mean, specifically game dev. That's not something you can really do with a good schedule because some things take much longer than others.
that's true. Yeah. I mean,
And then with music, it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I've got a good song that I want to put up on YouTube, and
Oh my
sometimes that takes a while.
ow. Look at this place. This is crazy. Yeah, it can take a while. Well, I've just got my, like, in terms of YouTube, my focus is divided. Like, I actually made a new channel the other day, a couple weeks ago. I'm not even going to talk about it, but if you've seen some of my real Steel Cat content, you know, you can kind of tell what some of my other interests are. And I've got
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm considering making a channel. Problem is I don't know what. I have a concept in my head that kind of just came out of inspiration by itself. It arose from the ether of inspiration. But all I have right now is a name, basically, and what it would be about. That's it.
Okay.
And it would have nothing. Don't imagine that it even resembles my current type of YouTube content that I make on SteelCat. It's completely and utterly different. I guess that's all I'll say because I don't want to sit here and say too many details. I might jinx myself or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. But look. That makes no sense. I should just
Loads of pre-recorded video, but just haven't got around to editing it all yet.
I know the feeling.
I know that feeling.
Like I've got kind of a big one coming up soon. Actually, it's going to be my first video. Returning, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Okay, that is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am thinking of doing some more regular content in the future. That's just for when I actually build my new computer.
Yeah.
Which again I'm planning on doing this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably stream some stuff and then edit that down, I guess.
Yeah, Thency's gone. Okay, he asked the question and then he left. Very well. Okay, well, sorry, Thency. I did not see your question before. It was too late. It was too late. I just don't always pay quite that close of attention to the chat. Anywho. But yeah, Jeez, what was I even talking about? I don't know. Why do I keep making a square here in the middle of my inventory? This makes no sense. I should build like a house or something. Or like a shack of safety, like on Decennium.
Oh, yeah.
Is Decennium still up? I don't even know, honestly.
It is. I'm playing on it right now.
Oh, wow. What do you know?
Yeah, I've still got a couple of things to finish on there, so...
Yeah, well, as long as people are still enjoying it, I'm happy about it, you know?
Yeah.
As long as...
I just play it while I'm watching your streams.
Oh, nice.
Because it's something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because just watching someone play Minecraft while they're doing so, isn't entirely.
Yeah, I understand.
You know,
yeah.
So
no, you
it's a perfect.
I'm not gonna get offended.
Yeah. Well,
there's two things that you can do.
It's more that like not everything that you're going to be doing when you're streaming is interesting.
Yeah.
And some of it will be though.
Well, there's two good things for a stream. You can do something else while the stream is happening, or you can fall asleep while the stream is happening, and both and both are great.
Yeah.
I've done both myself, and they're fantastic. Yeah. Fine. You know what? It's bothering me, so I'm just gonna announce right here what my other channel is and what it's about, what it's supposed to be about. Again, no content has been made. I don't know exactly how I'm going to make this content because it's going to be, again, it's a total divergence from what I've ever made before. But I think what I've learned from doing YouTube with Minecraft may come in handy in some ways. The name of the channel is Missing Trails. Missing Trails. And that name came about by accident because I was making... I'm not going to try to explain it yet. Because I would have to... There's another backstory I'd have to explain why that came about. Anywho.
Backstory for a backstory. Pretty much.
But basically, what this channel is supposed to be about is... I love history. Okay, I love history. I really do. Especially history of like the American West. This part of the country. the Native Americans, the settlers, the yada yada.
I think I could probably tell that from hanging around you long enough.
Yeah. And I also love like going outside and hiking and riding my bicycle and all that. And I really love when those two things can come together in like rare instances. You know, it's difficult to unite those two passions in life, but they can come together in certain times and places on occasion in life. Like, for example, at South Pass City, Wyoming, it's a historic site, and it happens to have some nice hiking trails. So there's an example. Or
Yeah.
last year when I went out to the parting of the ways on the Oregon Trail, my car couldn't really get out there, so and
So
it's
you
kind
had to
of
part ways with your car.
no. I rode my bicycle out there, and then I rode my bicycle back. And it was what was crazy about it is because of the hill that it's on. I may have been the first human being to experience a section of the Oregon Trail as a downhill mountain bike track. Okay, I'm who knows? I might have been the first human being to do that. I don't know. But I did. That's what happened, and it was quite exhilarating, I must say. So yeah, there's just places like that, or even just visiting these sites and like hiking in them. There's various things like that, and I would like to make a YouTube channel about that. And that's my starting point. I don't know, like I don't even have a concept for what a video would look like.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't tell you like even one video of like, oh, this is the topic of video number 4. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not yet anyway. It's something that has to simmer in my mind for a while, and nightfall is coming. I'm gonna die. So that's that. When am I gonna find the time and how to do this and all that? I don't know. Who knows? I'm getting a lot of sand. Wow. All right, running home. I still don't have a shack of safety yet, unfortunately.
Just build one.
Yeah.
That's something you could say in modern Minecraft with it being safer and all.
Yeah, kinda. Usually. Yeah,
As
I mean,
we've discussed.
I haven't suffered any great losses yet, so I would say it's easier. Yeah. Overall.
Which world is it that you're playing on? I don't even know.
This is the Minecraft 10 years ago world.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just not at home in the Minecraft 10 years ago world. I'm somewhere else because I decided I needed to get some sand for something, and I don't remember what that something was. I came all the way out to a desert to mine a bunch of sand, and I can't even tell you why. But I'm sure I'll remember when I return back to home base later on. I hope. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anywho, I think I'm gonna do one more night and then probably end the stream, because I don't want to end the stream at night because I might die while I'm trying to give my little outro.
Yeah.
So.
Steel cat out, dead. Like really this time.
Just blown up by a creeper right as I say it. Steel cat out.
Yeah.
I need food.
Perfect ending.
Need food. I guess I'll take some apples.
Yeah, I posted a tweet about that video I was talking about before.
I don't have any food right now. No. I need to make some bread. Literally, gotta make this bread, guys. Yeah. Hold on. How much dirt do I have? Plenty. Good.
Literally gotta make some bread.
Yeah, gotta do it. So, I'm gonna start a little farm out here. We're gonna have a whole settlement out here, and all I wanted to do was get a few pieces of glass, probably, but whatever. Yeah, I guess this looks like a good place for a farm. So this is where I'm going to build my beautiful farm. Right here. So we're going to call it June.
Yeah, I usually make farms wherever I go.
I mean, at some point you have to, unless you brought a whole bunch of food with you.
Yeah.
I want to need seeds. And I don't know if animals can trample the crops still. I guess I'll find out if I come back and my entire farm is destroyed. Oh, I have bones, so I could just avoid this problem entirely. Yep, very good.
Yeah, I might as well say what this video is about then.
Oh, good. Yeah. What is your next video supposed to be about?
So, it's meant to be based on Minecraft for the Xbox 360, right?
Okay.
Okay.
But,
I only got 4 seeds out of that? You gotta be kidding me.
yeah, covering the like development history of it and all that.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I started a little single player world.
Okay. So
Yeah, Yeah, it recently turned 10 years old, so...
Oh, wow. So we're talking like Minecraft Xbox 360 The Journey, kinda.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Minecraft
cool.
10 years ago, 10 years ago.
It's weird to think that someday that's going to be a reality, you know.
It will be.
At some point in the future, it will in fact be.
Yeah, that'll be
The
really
case.
strange.
Yeah. Assuming I'm still alive or whatever, you know. Assuming I haven't died.
All right.
I don't know why I was
I'm
saying
going to
that.
go have supper.
Alrighty. Well,
If you're still streaming later, then I'll be back. Otherwise, see ya.
Well, it's been good. See ya. Thanks
Yep.
for stopping by.
See ya.
Alright, so I have crops now. Very good. And I have plenty of wheat to make plenty of bread. And hopefully not die. Very good. Okay, so,
Yeah, as you can see from the screenshot, the screen was rather busy.
the screen does look rather busy. Yeah, but that's okay.
And I put a red blob over anything I didn't want anyone
Oh!
seeing quite yet. Oh, the creeper, right.
Screw it. Just making a whole stack of this. I don't care. I don't even care. There's basically 2 things you can do when a creeper explodes. You can get mad, or you can just not give a single crap. And I'm just not going to give a single crap. Because the alternative is to get mad. Alright. See, creeper, I'm completely unaffected. Except for I lost several seeds. And it's sad. Whatever. I guess I should go, like, place torch in the general vicinity of my farm so it doesn't blow up every 5 seconds. Remember the good old days when it only took 3 hits with the diamond sword? Or no, 2 hits. It only took 2 hits with the diamond sword to kill these things. That was great. Those were good times.
Yeah.
Die. I said die, buddy. Okay, thank you. That looks good.
Thing is, I actually remember that from back in the day as well.
Nice. It's very cool. The good old days. The golden age, as they say. Hence the name of the subreddit.
Yeah, which somehow I am still a moderator on.
You're still a moderator on that subreddit? Do you remember when that drama went down, like a year and a half ago? On Golden Age Minecraft?
I was even moderator then.
On Golden Age Minecraft, this something happened. Somebody posted something, and the moderators would not allow it. And it was I think it had something to do with like the authentication servers or whatever. Something like that. Forget what it was, but a lot of people were upset. I was one of them. Trouble is, I can't remember the details of what happened because it was just, I don't know, just kind of faded away.
Pretty sure the original owner of the subreddit got to a point where he didn't even allow any sort of advertising, even if it was in Golden Age context.
Yeah. No.
I actually got banned from the subreddit, I believe.
Oh, okay. So things have changed, clearly, in some way.
I think it was actually around the time of me posting my original NSSS videos.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Or maybe it was slightly after that. I can't remember.
There's so many creepers. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do. And the music. Perfect. Here we go. I will be quiet for a moment. In fact, I will... So watch the sunrise. While also looking towards the mobs, so I don't die. And with that, I think I will end this stream now. Now that we had some nice C418 music coming in. What's weird is I don't think I heard any music the entire time until just now. So that's kind of weird. I thought, I don't know if, I think it plays more often in like alpha and beta, but I don't know.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but kind of seems like it does. Anywho, where's my F5? F1. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, this is the one thing I will say for current MC10WA version. This is nice. Thank you to everybody who came to this stream, to everybody who's here now. Fancy, White Bear. It's been good. Yeah, I will see you in the next Steel stream when we will continue to develop the MC10WA SNAD mine. Again, I literally don't remember why I'm here, but we're gonna make the best of it and probably just be here all summer off and on when I do stream. Probably won't be a stream for me for another month at the very least, just because I'm gonna be out of town, out of the country, etc. So So yeah, I got some things going on in real life. And assuming I don't die, I should be back by August with another SteleStream. Hopefully. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah. Anywho, thank you, and SteelCat out. Control G.